Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today I'll be taking a quick look at courseplay on Farming Simulator. We'll be looking at the most basic thing you can do on courseplay, and that is collect grain from a combine and deliver it to a store or a sell point. Now today I have my little bro with me.
Hi!
To give me a hand in reducing the awkwardness to talking to a computer. So let's get started. Right, so we'll unfold the combine now. We'll give him a minute now. He's not the fastest, so now we hire him. And let him work away there by himself. Don't be a lost man. So now, we go to the tractor. Now, I would always advise to put your starting point out in the field. Doesn't matter if it's in the crop, because he never stops there. That's where he goes after he's coming from the combine to the store. So he never stops there, so it's best to have it in the middle of the field so that he can easily get there and turn around and go in without running into stuff, because there's nothing in the middle of the field to run into other than the combine. So we'll go out there around where the number 16 is, and we'll turn around, and you must change the type to the combi, empty combine and off-road. So we'll click that, and then we can start course recording. So now we just drive in. You can drive as fast or as slow as you like. I'd always advise to drive slow to make sure you get it right, because if the tractor starts slipping and sliding, you're in bother. You'll have to start again or try and retrace your steps. So now you drive across this. You don't have to stop, because it automatically puts in a trigger there. So he'll stop and tip it if he has something to tip. If he didn't, he'd just drive across it, same as always. Now, if you ever had the misfortune of crashing, like I just did there for a show, you pause it, you delete your waypoints, going back, and that until you correct yourself. And once you've yourself corrected, drive forward a bit, press pause, and just keep going. It's a great thing, so it is, especially when doing long courses when you can get into bother a lot, and I know all about that. So this is very handy now. And now just drive back out to the field. Handy enough. Now just drive out. I'd advise parking just out of the field, just literally right on the edge of the field like that. Doesn't really matter, that way he can go left or right without having to do a big turn and circle. So it's best to leave him like that, and then you just stop. Now we'll click drive course, and he'll drive the course. Well, he'll just sit there until it's full. So now we'll go and we'll look at some of these settings. Now the settings of the combi mode, side offset, vehicle offset, turn and circle, they don't need to be touched. I wouldn't advise doing anything with them. Your start hat and your drive on hat, you can change them if you want. The start hat is when the tractor follows the combine according to the fill level of the combine, and the drive on hat is when he drives the course when the trailer is 90% full, as it says there. So manage combines, I'd always advise going to manually selecting your combine, as it's less troublesome. And you can see there he's waiting until fill level is reached to the combine, so that's it. Now your speed limits, I wouldn't change the turn speed, because if you go faster he's more likely to slip, and when he's slipping he jackknifes and he crashes and he gets into bother, and you're forever correcting him. The field speed, you could increase that. That is just the speed he does when he's going across the field. And then unloads, that is when he crosses the grid. Best keep that slow. If he goes too fast, he'll overshoot it. And then your speed from recording, if you were going too slow or you want to go faster, click that and you can change your street speed then. The rest all stay the same. I generally leave it from recording, because I don't think I drive that slow. So that's really all the settings that makes a difference. You can, this driving setting, always use 4-wheel drive. I'd advise that, as he's less likely to slip, especially if you use lorries. I find that the lorries in this game are extremely poor at slipping. So I always use the 4-wheel drive, and it just reduces the slip by a nice bit. Now, as you can see, he's following the combine now. And while he's doing that, we can be saving this course. I'd always advise that you make sure the course works before you save it. So I would be fairly confident what I've done is workable, it's not over long, and I've done it many a time, so we'll just save. I'd advise to save it as field 16 green. That's what I normally do. If it was ploughing, I feel like for field 16 ploughing, or if it was harrowing, it'd be field 16 harrowing. That's normally how I would do it. So that is it now. We'll just save it there, and he'll stay there now. You'll watch now when that combine is emptied out. He'll go and it'll come up on the very bottom there, just there as his drive to waypoint there. Now this is where he can run into bother, as I have a funny feeling now he might just do so. Yeah, that is where problems come into account, and you can see over there it's slipping. That gets redder, as you've seen there, when he's in more bother. And if it was traffic, if he was stuck behind a car or there was a vehicle in his way, that would be Mac230VRT #1 is in traffic. And all you can do in this situation is to stop driver, back and back, and get him just out of there. Now that happens a lot, especially in tight fields, and when you click drive course again, he waits there until fill level is reached. So just to show you the course in action, we'll just click drive on. Drive on means we go to the start point and just drive the course from the beginning. That's all that means, and that's all it does with the trail when you're working with the trailers. And now, you see now he could end up driving into the combine because they have a very poor sense of traffic. Another thing, if you're setting a course on the road, always drive to the right side of the road, because they don't seem to get on well with traffic. But if it's in front of them, they read it, but if it's behind them or beside them, they don't tend to read it. You see now, he's in traffic, and that's grand. But if that was coming from beside him, he'd drive out in front of it. And with the cars, you can often get tangled up with them, and it's just not nice. So that is really it now. There's not much else to it. So there isn't. That is it. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will hopefully be putting up more videos on how to do more stuff, like the overloader, spreading slurry, sowing, harrowing, cutting silage, mowing, all that sort of stuff. So that's it.
So bye.
Good luck.